We've allowed our glues to set up for at least 5 minutes. We want it to still kind of look shiny but dry. We don't want it to look wet anymore. We just want it to have kind of that gloss color to it. We need at least 5 minutes for that to happen. You can let this glue sit on there for about an hour before it starts getting too weak to use and you'd have to reapply. But between 5 minutes and 1 hour, you're good to go ahead and put your cork on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Clarinet Tenon and I'm going to grab it from the sides. Remember, I want to grab from the sides. I don't want to put my thumb or fingers on the glued surface at all because that reduces how the glue works, because my oils of my fingers could get on the glue and we don't want that. So I'm going to grab it from the sides and I'm going to use my belly again and rest this against my belly and my index finger in the top, so my other fingers are free to spin the tenon around. Now what I want is I want the glued side, long glue side, down against the body, and I want to be able to see the bevel first. So this is the bevel edge which I've painted. This side over here is still square, I haven't done anything to it, but this side here has the bevel in it. And I'm going to start with that. Notice I've got it between my thumb and middle fingers, and my index finger is free to push this down. Now when I stick this on the tenon, because I have the glue we're using is called contact cement, and it means as soon as it makes contact, it's not going to go anywhere. So I need to make sure I get it down in the right spot. So I'm going to get my eyes right over top of it so I can see where my tenon is going. I want to make sure it's going straight across with the tenon and not at an angle either direction, so that I can ensure it'll lay on nice and flat. I'm going to focus my attention on this top side and this top edge here, and I want to stick this right in that edge. I'm not going to worry about this side yet at all. As a matter of fact, I'm going to come in this way and kind of lay this down. Now on my clarinet, it doesn't matter if you're on the front side or the back. It doesn't really matter. Most technicians will put this bevel edge down in line with the back register key or this thumb hole. There's no mechanical reason for this. It's just a cosmetic, it looks good sort of thing.
I hope you're getting something out of today's video. I want to let you know that this is part of a much larger video series that we offer as shop visitors courses. Shop visitors courses dive really deep into one specific topic in instrument repair. So go check out repairmasterclass.com, scroll down to the level 2 shop visitors courses, and find a course that would be great for you right now.
Now I'm going to take this in. I'm going to make sure this back edge or this bottom edge here goes into that notch, and then it rolls around and lands here, keeping my cork perpendicular so it's running right down that channel. I'm going to push on it, make sure I'm good. Now I'm going to come back to my ruler. I'm actually going to use my ruler to push on this bevel edge. I don't want to use my fingers. I'm going to use my ruler and push that bevel edge down to where it's all in there. That's it. So it just takes a touch or two. So I'm just going to go push, push, and get it down in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my thumb and with my index finger. My index finger is here in the tenon, and my thumb, I can actually push this cork up this direction or down this direction depending on where I need it. So my eyes are looking right over top of the joint, so I can see how that cork is laying in, and I'm just going to start at this edge and start pushing it down. Going nice and slow, so you can see I can actually push that cork down that direction, or I can push it up that direction, whatever I needed. So I'm trying to make sure that this stays right in that notch, in that slot. Now it's going to come across here to my bevel edge, and now you can really see why we put that bevel edge in there, so that when I push this around, it makes this nice smooth transition up out of here. Now I've got all of this extra cork here, and that's fine. We're going to get rid of that in the next step. We're just going to let that sit there for a second. Now I'm going to grab my ruler again. I'm going to hold it in my hands with my thumb on top, and my index finger is going to go back into the tenon. And I'm going to stick this ruler way up here, up into that bevel edge. So I'm going way up inside of there. And I'm going to press down now. Now I'm going to squeeze at a really good handshake, or a little bit harder than a handshake. And I'm going to spin this around. Here, squeak. That's okay, that's what we want. That means I'm pressing hard enough. It won't always squeak, but the squeak's not bad. I'm just going to come around so I know I've got all the air bubbles out all the way around this. And now I've got that pushed down, it's in the slot, and I've got this extra little piece sticking out.